Hey babe, why didn't you tell me being on this weight loss journey and doing meal prep was going to be equivalent to having a second job? And speaking of second job, I feel like I need one when I'm done grocery shopping because to eat healthy really does cost money. And it's really no secret that eating healthy costs a little bit more than eating unhealthy. I was introduced to that fact years ago. I have four children. I've had five pregnancies, but I have four children. I had a miscarriage right before I got pregnant with Jada. Shout out to my girl who's turning 22 this week. But Jada and my youngest son, they were diagnosed with having hyperglycemia, which is high blood sugar. And so they never had to go on any medicines or anything like that, but it was all diet control. They were on a carb calorie diet. So I had to follow their carb and calories to the T, for the most part, and log everything that they ate: breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack. And they had to have snacks dropped off at school. So there was times I would just buy groceries for school, snacks for them for school, because they had to have those snacks in between. Otherwise, they sugars would spike. But they're grown now, so you already know they ain't following no calorie carb diet. But they are mindful. Like if they don't feel good or they got to go to the doctor or the hospital, they do have to make mention that they do have that in the event their sugar levels are elevated. Everybody knows why. But I said all that to say that's how I found out and quickly found out there's a difference in price when eating healthy and unhealthy. I'm actually preparing for my dinner right now, so that's why I keep stopping and coming back. But I also want to let you guys know I ordered the meal plan from Tony, that fitness lady that be getting everybody together talking about how fat they are and their backs are big and they need to get together. Sis ain't got to tell me because I already know. But I did order her meal plan, and I am going to be sharing with you some of the meals that I'm making off of her meal plan. So you don't have to buy it, and if you want to buy it, you'll be like, dang, that's what's up. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Now, I don't know when I'm going to post this video because I'm not going to be doing all these before and after videos and shots and all that. I'm doing this video for accountability for myself, encouraging myself, and motivating myself. Now, if this falls on your page and it happens to motivate and encourage and make you feel like you need to give yourself some accountability for something, by all means use it. But it's just for me, to be honest with you. I just want to be transparent with myself and transparent with you because I know when I post the video, someone's going to watch it. So I do want to be honest and open and real. And I'm not putting my business out there. This is not one of those videos. Let me tell you everything so you can be more relatable, or I can be more relatable to you. Let me let you in on a little secret. We're all human. We all bleed the same blood. We all put our clothes on the same way. We're all familiar with one another. Even if something doesn't affect you directly, you know someone that it did affect. You've been there and you've done that. Maybe not with yourself, but you know someone. But sometimes, it's easier to show the vulnerable side of yourself and what you're going through when you're on the other side. Like when I'm at the weight I want to be at or whatever. Yeah, it'll be easy to be like, and this is what I went through and this was hard. It's easy to show that when you're on the other side of it. But I'm just being real. I'm a couple weeks in and it has been hard, especially the whole meal prep. That is, like I said, a whole nother job. Like I get exhausted thinking about what am I going to eat for the next day? Especially if I've only made enough for like that one meal. And in my mind, I got all this energy that I'm going to make something for later on. And then later on comes and I never do. And then I got to wake up in the morning and I'm like, what am I going to eat for breakfast? What am I going to eat for lunch? And that's with me having to take stuff to work. But I'm getting better because I understand that I have to prioritize and make time for that. Because how easy would it have been for me to be like, I'm going to stop at McDonald's, give me a sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin, take one of the McMuffins off the top, and eat just the one piece of bread with some water. I wouldn't have felt good about that. I would have felt like I let myself down. So I did the work. I made my breakfast. It probably even wasn't even what I wanted, but because I was determined not to just go through fast food, I just made something here. But I said all that to say it does take work and you have to be intentional about what you're doing. And I'm not talking to people who already know this. I'm just talking to someone who's thinking about doing it, who wants to do it. Yes, it is work. It is hard work, but it's worth it because you get to see the results. Even if nobody else see the results. As long as you see the results, don't worry about what nobody else see or don't see. And let me tell you why. Because I'm doing it for the both of us. When I do something or eat something, I want to see the results as soon as I do it. Like I'm slowly learning to exercise and work out here. I am going to go get a membership, but I said, you know what? I want to start here because your girl got all the workout equipment right here. And not no cheap stuff right here. So I said, let me start doing these little things here before I just go get a membership because that's going to require me to do more work. I'm going to have to drive there when I don't feel like going. So let me build up some endurance. Let me get myself, geared up to working out so that way I don't feel like, oh my goodness, I got to go. I paid the money, I might as well. No, I'm going to do it because I want to do it. And now I look forward to doing, even though my ankle is always in pain, but don't have nothing to do with laying on the floor and doing some stretches, okay? But I want to be honest and tell you what brought me to this point. And it's nothing bad because I get blood work done every year. I do physicals with my doctor, the girly doctor, my family doctor. Because one thing about me, when I'm dating, I'm going to ask a dude to show me his my chart. Because I'm going to be able to pull my chart up and be like, see, all things good. We're clear here. Because I dated a guy and he had no problem showing me his my chart. But not just for that reason, but I like to know that I'm healthy. So I was talking to my doctor about wanting to lose some weight, getting serious about getting some of this weight off. And I said, I don't want to do anything drastic or anything like that. I just want a healthier way to get some of this weight off. So it looks good coming off. It's coming off evenly and I'm just not looking crazy trying to lose weight. And he said, okay, but let's start with getting some blood work done, see if everything is in range and so on and so forth. And everything was good. It was just my insulin levels was raised just a smidge. So that was enough for me to be like, we're doing something. And that's where we're at. So I want to get this midsection off. We as women, I know this is my trouble spot. I'm not going to talk for everybody else, but all the women I know, and when you get a certain age, this is your trouble spot, okay? So I put on these Vera Wang jackets. I've had these for over 5 years and they do fit a little snug, more snug than they fit when I first bought them. But I put them on because they are tight and I'm going to put them on down the road to see. And yes, I know I have this. So it's not like I don't know. It's not like I'm in denial. But this is what I'm working on. I want to get this snatched. But yeah, so I'm showing this, being vulnerable, being transparent about what it is I want to work on, what it is that has got me feeling like it's time to make a change. And I'm excited about the journey. I'm excited about all the changes that I've made so far. And I'm excited to share that with you guys. Now, before I close it, and I'm not going to apologize that, I'm taking a little bit. I am going to be cooking and showing you guys different things. It's not going to be nothing you've never seen or heard before, but just ideas. If you're looking to cook and you're like, I don't want to break the bank, I don't have money to do it all like that. Just certain simple things. Sometimes you might have to make enough to eat for a couple days. And like I said, I got that Tony, the fitness lady, I've got her meal plan. So I'm going to be showing you things out of that, making those things. So if you don't want to buy it, you can look at mine. And if you do, it's only like $20, something like that. But if you've watched this far, thank you so much. And I look forward to showing you more progress. And like I said, I will be showing videos, but it's just going to be more videos of me cooking. But this one was just for me, my accountability, if I can spit it out, my accountability video. So with that being said, you guys have a good night.